Oh snap! Yo, what is happening, dude? We're back in this episode of Danganronpa. Alright, somebody got hurt. Who was it? Was that Hina? That's why he went to the nurse. Hey Hina, what the heck happened?
Oh, we just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry. It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know?
Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us. Oh no. Sakura?
Hina.
Hina.
Sakura?
You're hurt. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Dude, Sakura's voice is gonna kill my voice, dude. Holy crap. That's what always happens. To hurt Hina, dang you. To leave me alone but hurt her? What is this? What is this? I feel some lesbian energy in the room. Ooh. Sakura and Hina sitting on a tree. Kissring.
I'm okay. Hey, really, it's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
I will not forgive them. Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
I don't hate you. Exactly.
Why?
Somebody save me.
Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. Uh-oh. But just a second later... who's this? I'm gonna guess it is, dang, I forgot her name. The detective chick. What's going on here? What's going on? I know it! Kyoko! Haha! What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Uh-oh.
Wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Yo, baby girl, what's up? What's goody gooch? Tell me what's going on. What's populating? Why you mad at me, dude? Look at your fine legs. Ooh, look at them mooch. You looking kind of delicious. Kyoko? Are you still mad at... I'm still mad. I was gonna say still mad at me. He just said you still mad. Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that?
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Oh dang, she called me out. She said, boy, that's cap. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides...
And
I may have overreacted. Oh, look at her do. Oh, they're making up. Oh, it's just so cute. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in this whole game. Aside from Sayaka. Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. There's nothing in the the office, in the nurse's room. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. Ooh, something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
so
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we go? Going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace, whatever. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. I should be Makoto's voice actor, dude. She walked ahead in silence. I think I make a good Makoto Naegi. And in silence, I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Ow! Fudge! I hit my hand, dude! Oh, I'm in pain! The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Oh? Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Well, spill the beans, bro. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. Oh, she replied. Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Man, you're just a computer. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that alter ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want alter ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. But
Hey.
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Why did I read that wrong? Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I wanna believe in myself.
I wanna take it down the road, believe in myself.
I wanna be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
Oh, I know this.
Isn't it the bathroom? No. There's another. Yeah, the bathroom. A room without the secret room. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. What?
Oh, I see it. It's on the left.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring. Monitor. Oh my god. Oh, just skip. We'll also have to move o3o, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try, because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, o3o. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. Dang, look at Kyoko's legs though.
I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket.
It's Hickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for
it's
ourselves.
true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
Oh shiznit. Oh shiznits.
Where is she? She's not behind me. Yo, it'd be cool if she was like behind me. Like she was like 2D running behind me. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Hey, nothing strange going on here, Yasuhiro. Nothing weird going on, dude. I'm just passing by, man. Oh, hey, Genocide Chill. How you doing? Nothing strange going on here. Nope. Is this the second floor or third floor? I think it's third floor. Nothing strange going on over here, guys. I'm going to the third floor.
Just a second.
Oh, it is the second floor. Then they don't tell you nada. They don't give you no hints.
Hey, why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? What the fudge? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Oh, shiz. Dude, I thought it was GG's. I thought she was, you know what I mean. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. She said in the drawer. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Duh. Now we just have to connect o3o. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Ooh. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I'm gonna do my best. Yee! As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. How are we supposed to get out of here? No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Oh.
Makoto.
Dude, I have a bad feeling about this. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why o3o.
correct.
All we can do is wait. And believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. It is their only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. My room. I'm kinda tired. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving o3o, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, he knocked the F out. I had completely dozed off. Oh, ding dong. Somebody's at my door. It's daytime though. Ding dong. Uh-oh. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. I'm kinda scared, yo. Who am I to expect? Rattle, rattle. Oh, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. Oh no, it sounds like something's happened. Oh no! What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Oh man. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina, what the fudge is going on, dude? Why am I so short?
Makoto, Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room.
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside, and when I did, oh no. Oh no, please no. Please say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. Who's dead in there? I'm so scared to press click. Oh. Sakura? Is she unconscious? What the heck is going on? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open.
Through the window, out the window. Oh no.
I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond.
Oh no.
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
it would seem
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
in other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Oh man.
Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait, right here.
Oh man. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Bro, is that blood on her shoes? Or her shoes like that? Oh no, blood is pink. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but that silence didn't last long.
Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Come on, please hurry.
Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crayosh! The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Bruh moment. She was cold. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Ding dong. Dang. Who killed her?
A body had been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Dude, class trials stress me the F out, bro. Deadly life. Danganronpa.
Ew!
Huh?
Sakura's.
Sakura's... Oh, I like this.
Sakura's dead.
She's dead, bro.
She's really dead.
Yeah, she's dead, dude. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes started steadily forward. Wait. Oh, stared. But my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Whoa. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Dude, what's going on, dude? I just stood there motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Ogre?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
Oh, who's this? I think it's Monokuma.
You know it?
I know it!
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to handle my little murder flyer. That's right. The Monokuma file, dude. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that new little face of yours. Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then...
Then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, But whoever the blackened is this time,
I owe you one, dude. That's why is that funny to me?
What is this?
you owe them one. Oopsie! Before you get all pissy pouty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
Dang.
This.
What the heck? Who owes them? I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Oh man. How can you say that now? Sorry, I didn't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's
Yo, who killed her, like, on the real?
If we can't do that, we're all dead.
There's, like, literally 5 of us. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
Okay. Oops. Then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
Which is?
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Nope.
Don't really care.
I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving master anyway.
And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request.
But
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory.
fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, and it's not a matter of hoping we could do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless. Kind of hopeless hope. Oh, I never heard that. We have no choice but to just do it. So, from what I can see here, they were playing shogi? Wait, shogi? Or is it called Go? I better check the Monokuma file before. The victim was Sakura Origami. Oye? Origami? The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim. Oh, no other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Dang, really? Why is there blood over there?
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way to enter the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. You're right, so how did they do that? Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow, after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out, so we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types.
Ooh, I'm actually interested.
The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed.
Right.
This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. But how? This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number, oh I get it, of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch, and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit, true. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. Oh, what do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else. That's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
That does. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
in
room?
other words,
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this is a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this
It's
case?
true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can for Sakura, if nothing else. Is there a way out? What's this? Oh, is that glass? Chair was, somebody hit her with glass. The glass is all red and these are all the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. What the heck? It's a Monokuma figure. It's a knight. He's holding the knight. This is Shogi, right? No, not Sahina.
We already know who did it. Byakuya took our hero. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What? What? No way.
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by room.
By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And they tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened.
Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. I always account. But the fact that she had asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Dude, I want to investigate this. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
That's...
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave the candy to Sakura?
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they lost all their flavor.
Hina. Aw, polka dot candy wrapper. Interesting. What is going on over here? Protein? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Kame 2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Glass. Shards of light blue glass. They must have been parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. What? Why does that matter?
so
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Interesting. Obviously, this is the bottle that broke. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottle, True?
so
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle, huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the bonnet placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have. I love those.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Ooh. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Yeah, this is what they use to knock her the fudge out. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Then went splah, dude, but there's blood over here. We're gonna talk to these boys, to this guy later, after I literally clear out this room of evidence. After this, I have to investigate her body. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? That's... oh. Maybe she was standing here. And then... blah, dude! And then she just sat here. Like they started talking, maybe? I don't know. Let's look at Sakura. Obvious evidence of the blow to the head. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that. That's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Oh. Not a chance. Wait, before Byakuya says this, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. She drank the protein, but the protein was labeled Chem A, which is poison. So she thought it was protein, but it wasn't protein. She vomited over there. Maybe she sat down. Then the person came behind her and knocked her out. I don't know. Byakuya? However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. Oh. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. I'm telling you, she drank this and it poisoned her. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Okay. What do you have to say?
however,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Because they used that. How do I pull the map out?
I mean, there's literally, what else can we do? I probably have to talk to Yasuhiro and Toko. But where are they? Usually they would give me a hint, you know? Usually it does tell you where people are. So let's see. I don't see anybody anywhere. Wait, I looked already. Maybe somebody's here. Probably in the hallway. Whatever. Is there anything else? Oh, this is open. This looks weird, champ. Is there a back door? Huh? The locker's open and they're on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and they left a handprint in all the dust.
True.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. Wow.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Oh! I know what happened. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Someone was hiding in there. Someone was hiding in there. Before she was here. Dude, what the fudge? Maybe I have to investigate this. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The chair? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door has been added. Yes.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
then.
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, let's go find... Wait. I have to press this button to leave. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Right. No killer, right? There's nobody gonna kill me, right? Nobody's gonna try to kill me, right? Poor Sayaka, Junko, dead. Toko. Hello, Toko. Toko. I press the doorknob, the doorbell. Ding dong. And after a few seconds, is it Genocide Joe? No, it's Toko.
Who's there?
Oh. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Yeah? She didn't look like she was in a good
Hey,
mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. Oh.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked me to meet with you.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was so scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Once I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. So we got Toko's account. She said she was too scared to go. And she also said, well, you already know. Oh no, Byakuya is, oh not Byakuya. I'm looking for Yasuhiro. Press the doorbell. Ding dong. Is he here? After a few seconds, what's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super yeah, this is kind of sus, dude. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way. I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? No, do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets. Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I could throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slid back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all that there was to it. Dude, that's the same candy. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I should find out more about that protein can we found on the floor. Oh, I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? The chem lab, dude. Look, you know what? Let's teleport over there. Shall we? Shall we teleport to the chem lab? Third floor, right? No, it's fourth floor. Control room, chem lab. Hey, my dude is here. Oh, that's what that means. 50, 75 is a zoom in. Dude, I thought it meant how many clues I found because of the freaking magnifying glass. I don't think I could teleport over there. I tried. Well, let's speed run up there to the fourth floor. Man, that's crazy. Was it Hiro? Yasuhiro, dude? This freaking guy, dude. He had the candy wrapper. Just like Sakura had. That's nuts, dude. Holy Snickers bars. So did he kill her? I don't know. It's kind of sus, but I don't think he did. I mean, all the facts are there right in our face, but was it him? Could it have been Yasuhiro? Or was it planted in there? No, he knew it was there. And he said it was just some trash. I was gonna say maybe she gave it to him, but that makes no sense because there's another wrapper. And Hino never mentioned giving her two. Alright, here we go. Byakuya should be in here.
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it.
I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. I checked the cabinets. What was it? It said Chem X, right?
This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it.
What? When was that there?
It looks like 3 shelves had been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of me, from the shelf? I have to be careful not to step on it.
C4.
Uh-oh. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Then this powder must have been spilled.
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow.
So this source of the powder. There's footprints.
And they're only in front of the shelf.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
By we, do you mean me?
How kind of you to offer.
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
Well, let's go. Chop chop.
Okay. So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. Whoa. So how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me?
So, when you look at it like this, interesting, it would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf, true? They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left.
Oh!
That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours?
No!
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
That's what I was thinking. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints.
Unfortunately?
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Then these prints are a really valuable clue.
So they were messing here. Let's see what's on this shelf. Chem C9, there are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A.
Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9.
Could someone have put it here on accident?
So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, but simply they're using experiments to bring out about a chemical what is my English?
How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Isn't that kind of harsh?
What? You think studying science and mathematics? Oh, I'm stretching. Oh god. Oh man. I'm just botchering everything up, dude. Butchering, whatever. No practical application in the real world. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well.
I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. What was here? Was it? Never mind. This shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary, section B is reagents, and section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from section A. But what concerns me is that in section A there was a bottle with the label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there. Yeah,
Yeah. There's still more. I checked this already. Chem C4. Oh wait. No wait, never mind.
So in other
What else is there? Uh-huh. Oh, I'd never checked the middle. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also looks like someone left some footprints. Whoever it was, they only focused on the left side. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in powder. Already taking a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look at the rec room. Yes. I guess he doesn't have anything else to say, so let's go to the rec room. Wait, is the rec room on the 4th floor? Or is it? No, it's on the 3rd floor. Man, I am nervous about this one, dude. Wait, is it the 3rd floor or 2nd floor? I think it's the 2nd floor. No, it's here.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
See.
So, along with Byakuya, they were both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottle. Oh, I never checked the magazines. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do want to look them over one more time. Okay. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding clue. Clue. Oh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back the way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in blood. Bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that says Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. It could have been genocide, Jill. Then Kyoko says she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Damn, we're going almost at an hour to this recording, dude. It's all good. We're gonna finish the clues, and after this is gonna be the class trial. What is it? The 5th one? 4th one?
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Correlation. Pawn, rook, bishop, king. So the knight... Oh wait, is that the queen? I don't know if that's queen or not. Knight, but there is... Either the queen or the king is missing. And we know knight is on the floor. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so,
I don't mind guiding you towards clue, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. I already know what it is. Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh, are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here. So, anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Okay. And just as I finished up, that's Kyoko. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Oh, I get it.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the
So
weight.
then,
Whoops. You just choked on my saliva, dude. Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Oh. The broken pieces are heavier? What? How's that possible? Yeah, how?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. What could it be? I'm trying to figure it out right now. What is this persuasive conclusion? We'll figure it out. According to Kyoko, there's still something to discover from Sakura's body. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's a kind of grown, persuasive... Wait, perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Oh, her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Oh, so it was Sakura? Next is the wound to her head. Look
It's
carefully.
true.
Actually, even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
See,
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows? Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Right. Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh snap, we got all the clues we need.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
On the school. Of the school. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Aw, fudge. Here we go, guys. Oh, we're here, dude. Class trial number 4 or 5. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. It begins in the next episode. I'm curious as to what's gonna happen, dude. Peace. And I'll catch you on the flipper chart.